What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction, and this one we have Lex Fridman on interviewing Narendra Modi. Before we dive into this video, if you guys happen to enjoy, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up. Also, if you like to support this channel by becoming a member, all you gotta do is hit that join button and receive your exclusive benefits. Now let's see how this interview went.
The following is a conversation with Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India.
That's
It was one of the most
so dope to get to sit down and interview Narendra Modi, bro. Like, I feel like that would be absolutely be one of the dopest moments in my life to get to sit down and talk to him one on one.
moving conversations and experiences of my life.
I bet.
Allow
I
me
bet.
here to say a few words about it. Please skip ahead straight to our conversation if you like. Narendra Modi's life story is incredible. He rose from poverty to lead a nation of 1.4 billion people,
That's
the biggest
insane.
democracy in the world,
That's
where he won
insane.
epic scale elections for prime minister 3 times. As a leader, he fought for ideas that unite his nation of India, a nation that is composed of a large number of highly varied and disparate cultures and peoples who have a long history marked by religious, social, and political frictions.
Mm-hmm.
He's known for taking decisive, at times controversial actions, for which he is loved by hundreds of millions of people and is also criticized by many. We discuss all of this at length in this conversation.
That's amazing, bro. To rise from poverty to get to the point that Narendra Modi did. That is absolutely special. You can say what you want, but to do that is absolutely no easy feat. Like, I feel like most people raised in poverty, you feel like you really just don't have a shot. Like, you don't have a shot at success in life. You're never gonna make it to the top. But I guess Narendra Modi saw things differently. This man rose up out of poverty to lead a nation of 1.4 billion people and be incredible at it. That's sensational,
On
man.
the world stage, he is respected as a peacemaker and friend by most major world leaders, even those whose nations are at war with each other. From United States to China to Ukraine and Russia to Israel, Palestine, and the Middle East, and everywhere else. Now, at this moment in history, it is clear, at least to me, that the flourishing of human civilization hangs in the balance.
Mm.
With several wars on the brink of escalation to regional and even global conflict, rising tensions between nuclear powers, technological developments from AI to nuclear fusion that aim to completely transform society and geopolitics as we know it, and, of course, generally increasing political and cultural turmoil. So now, more than ever, we need great leaders, great peacemakers, who build bridges, not destroy them,
Facts.
who may preserve the identity of their nations but still celebrate the common humanity of all of us,
Thank
all
you.
people on earth.
And
For this,
that's the number one thing I love about Modi. Because I believe as a leader of a country, 100% you put your country first. You put the people of your country first. Yeah, you do whatever's best. You're the leader of that country. That is your job. But I feel like to also understand that at the end of the day, we're all humans on this earth. So yeah, put your country first, but work with the rest of the world, cooperate to make life better for everybody on earth. And I think that's what Modi does so well that a lot of other world leaders don't necessarily do is they put their country first, but they don't necessarily try to cooperate with the rest of the world to make life better for everybody. I feel like Modi reaches out a lot of the times to these countries who don't have a voice, who aren't able to be a part of making decisions when it comes to a lot of countries of the world coming together and making these decisions. There's a lot of countries that are voiceless. And I feel like Modi absolutely represents a lot of these countries. And he takes into account the struggles and the problems and the issues and the challenges that a lot of these countries face. And he does so much in order to be able to help. That's why I'm like, if India rises as a superpower in the world, I just think it's a great thing for not only India but for the world. But that's how I feel about it. Y'all talk to me. Let me know if you think differently.
This and many other reasons, this conversation with Prime Minister Modi was one of the most remarkable I've ever had. You may hear such words and think that I'm just enamored by power or access. No, never was, never will be. I do not idolize
Respect.
anyone, especially those in power. I'm generally skeptical of power, money, and fame because of their natural corrupting influence on the mind, the heart, the soul of a
True.
person.
True.
The whole point of all the conversations I've had in my life, on mic and off mic, is that I try to see and explore the full complexity of every human being, the good and the bad. I believe we're all the same in a deep fundamental sense, all capable of good, all capable of evil, all carry stories of pain and stories of hope. Whether you're a world leader or a truck driver, a coal miner, or a farmer in the American Midwest. And by the way, I will be talking to a lot of the latter kind of folk this year off mic and maybe even on mic as I travel the US and the world. My brief statements here about Narendra Modi are about both him as a leader and especially him as a human being. In the extensive time I spent with him, I spoke with him, off mic and on mic. It was a deeply personal human interaction, characterized by warmth, kindness, humor, inner and outer peace, and absolute focus on the conversation between us in the present moment, as if nothing else existed. I have heard from many people that he treats everyone he meets in this empathic way, no matter where they come from or what their position is in this world.
Come on now.
So, for
And
those and
I
many
do think that's one of the amazing things about rising out of poverty to reach Prime Minister of India is the fact that you can look at every person, no matter their class, no matter how much money they have, no matter what their status is, and you can treat them the same. You understand the lowest of the low on the totem pole, those who have almost nothing. And I'm sure he's gaining understanding of the top, the elite, those who have so much. And he's able to respectfully treat from the top to the bottom, everyone the same. Come, I mean, that's an absolute amazing attribute of a leader. And I like Lex. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I don't care about money, power, freedom, or not freedom, money, power, or fame. Money, power, fame. And he's not, because these things are absolutely corruptible. And a lot of people fall into that corruption. Not Modi, man. Modi's done an incredible job. And I like that Lex is not uh he doesn't worship any of these things or worship anybody.
other reasons, this really was an incredible experience I will never forget. Oh, and by the way, we make captions and voiceover audio tracks available in English, Hindi, and other languages. You can also listen to the original mixed language version where I speak English and Prime Minister Modi speaks Hindi. Separately,
Ooh.
you can choose to turn on subtitles in your preferred language. On YouTube, you can switch between language audio tracks by clicking the settings gear
Oh,
icon,
I already
then
know
clicking
that.
audio track, and then selecting its English overdub. Where thanks to 11 Labs and a great team of translators, we do our best to bring the Prime
Like
Minister's
that's
voice to life with AI voice cloning in English. I promise that we will continue to work very hard to break down the barriers that language creates and try to make these conversations as accessible as possible to everyone in the world. Anyway, let me pause one more time to say a big thank you.
hmm,
What a wild ride this life has been. It's an honor for me to be on it with all of you. I love you all.
that
This is the Lex Fridman podcast. And now, dear friends, here's the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi.
that's so freaking awesome. He you can tell definitely from this video he has the utmost respect for Narendra Modi. And I'm a big fan of Narendra Modi myself, but That's all we got for this video. Please let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up,